Hi, darling parents. We firmly believe that since there are no ordinary children ever born, the kind of future your children will have will completely depend on the kind of parent you have decided to be. Well, I am Naren Goidani and I am going to be your parenting coach at Wow Parenting. And there's a very interesting story on why we have created Wow Parenting. When my son Neeraj was born in 1996, I wanted to be an extraordinary parent based on the opening statement that I just made. I had decided I want to be just a wow father. I purchased every book that I could come across, every audio CD that I could come across. I would read any article that I could come across on how to excellently parent my child. In some books, I found some nuggets of wisdom, but in most, I was very disappointed. I couldn't get clarity on what all will be required through me as a father to nurture my child brilliantly well. My wife Bharti was equally disillusioned with the lack of definite approach which is available, which is required to form a brilliant child. Not knowing what else to do, we started observing children who were doing exceptionally well. Let's say, for example, there is a child who is 12 years old and the child is playing beautifully the tabla. We would go to the parents and ask the parents, what are you doing which makes your child such an accomplished tabla player at this age? If we come across a child who has a golden heart, who puts up a lemonade stall so that he can earn a little money and then fund the education of the maid that he has in his house, we would go to the parents and ask the parents, what are you doing with your child which makes him have such a noble heart? We were convinced that when children are born, they are a blank sheet of paper with infinite possibilities. And if they are showing signs of accomplishment and greatness, somewhere parents would be playing a key role in that. We would have met hundreds of parents. And in every case, we found something practical which is making these parents parent their children beautifully well. 2001, some parents came and asked, Naren, I can see the kind of depth you are bringing to your parenting. I see that your and Bharti's parenting is very different compared to the other children that we see. Can you guide us? An offline parenting program was born, which we called as Wow Parenting. Wow, because it must be a wow experience for the parents. Wow, because it must be a wow experience for the children. And wow, because the outcome of this combination should be beautiful for the world. 3 years ago, we decided, with the advent of technology, the possibilities of reaching out to parents is humongous. And we nurtured the Wow Parenting offline course into small nuggets of wisdom created through blog posts, created through videos, and we decided to offer it to parents. And this is what the wowparenting.com and Wow Parenting app is all about. Let me now explain how can you get the best out of this app. The app fundamentally allows you to do a few things. First, in a very small way, it explains that there are 9 different verticals which are very essential if we have to groom our children brilliantly well. You know the way even a shirt has to be stitched, a good fabric is required, good thread is required, good scissors are required to cut the fabric, the buttons are required, the cuff and the collar is required. When all of this comes into place, a great shirt can be made. Similarly, in nurturing the children, in grooming the children, 9 different elements are required. Now, each of these became a topic. And in each topic, there are about 8 to 9 to 10 videos that you can see. Each video in turn is about 8 minutes long. So which means, in 9 verticals, we have cumulated the essence of parenting with reading of books which are hundreds in numbers and interviewing parents which are even more in number, and all practical guidance. You can begin with any vertical. Let's say, for example, there is a vertical on effective communication. In the corporate world, when we have to get work done, there may be egos involved. If we know how to communicate well, even those who are not cooperative, even those who are egoistic, we can still get work done on them. Similarly, in parenting, sometimes the children and us can have difference of opinion. Their priorities may be different, their needs may be different. And yet we know what is right for them. And if we have to get the best out of them, we have to learn how to communicate with them. Instructions won't get the best out of them. So this is just one vertical called effective communication. Like this, there are 9 verticals. You can start with any vertical. In the vertical, you can see any videos. And the beauty is, it's not going to be a one-way experience. We have created these videos. With that, there are some exercises that you can do. Below that, there are comment box where you can put comments. And most importantly, as you see the videos, if you have a question, if you have a confusion, if you have a doubt, you can ask me. There is an ask me button over there. You just press the ask me button, a window opens up, you ask the question, and I will personally answer each and every one of your queries. If it is not a part of the video, but you have a question, otherwise, you're welcome to send me those questions, and I would ensure you get an answer which is practical, crisp, delightful, and that you believe this can be implemented by you. Allow us to be a part of your parenting journey. The best of players today need a coach. Virat Kohli is the best batsman in the world, but he has a coach. Ronaldo and Messi are the best footballers in the world, yet they have coach. When they are at their peak, even then they need a coach to ensure they keep improving and keep performing well. There, if a game is lost, it doesn't shake the world. But over here, we have maybe 1, maybe 2 children, and that we cannot afford to lose. Hence, each one of us can do much better in parenting through a parenting coach. And this is where Wow Parenting, with a lot of humility, offers their services to guide you, coach you, support you, and in some cases validate your approach to ensure that our kids grow, live brilliantly well in a way where you will be very proud of the way you parented your child. So welcome to the journey of Wow Parenting, and waiting to walk this journey together with you. Thank you so much and love you so much.